touchdown. She hit the line on the far side, and the Rebels win.
Stop playing. Stop playing. He connects. Rebels with their first lead of the night.
And the Andover Huskies are your section champion.
And we're underway here at Andover. Opening face-off to Andover. They're in white, Anoka in maroon as we get started here on this warm Monday night at Husky Stadium. Andover 0-8 this year. Anoka 5-3. Get rivalry, whatever the sport. And Anoka gets it set up. Start with the goalies. Caden Weichel defending the goal down to our right. And down to our left for the Tornadoes, Hunter Bennett, very active goalie, loves to get out of there and move around the field. Okay, getting it set up in the attack zone. You got a ground ball back there in the X. And it's going to be picked up by the Huskies. Here comes Andover trying to get out of there. Good play there by the Huskies, Shane Eppenberger, senior defender, and then Andover turns it right back over. That one's going to go out on the far side, and Andover's going to get it. Andover this year, we talked about 0-8. Got beat by Maple Grove 18-2 in the opener. Fell to a good Elk River Zimmerman team 8-5. Got beat by Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids 12-8. Centennial 13-7. Lost a wild one to at Totino Grace 19-13. Got beat by Buffalo. Excellent team. Ranked in the top 10, 18-5. Fell to a good Blaine team 10-3 and then lost to Champlin Park. And the Rebels are solid as well, 12-5. Andover moved it down the field, picked up by Anoka. And the goalie Hunter Bennett's going to clear. Good catch on the move there by Owen Phelps, senior defender. And he's going to carry it ahead, try and give it up, and they're going to turn it over. This is going to be not possible for the Tornadoes to keep that in. Ian Brunton couldn't run it down. Senior midfielder, 7 goal, 1 assist. And here's Andover. Andover's got it in the hands of the goalie, Caden Weichel. He's a sophomore. His brother, Caleb Bubba Weichel, back in the lineup after being injured. Went down with an injury, was the leading scorer for the Huskies as a 9th grader. Here comes Anoka. Nate Anderson, 9 goals, 13 assists for the Tornadoes. He's got a good run. Gives it up on the left. Here's a shot, and that one whistles wide. That shot goes wide. Tornadoes had a man deep. They'll hang on. Jaden Barant, 13 goals, 3 assists. Barant goes behind the net. Now they get it to a cutter. Here's a shot, skipped, and blocked by Caden Weichel. That sophomore goalie. Anoka's going to hang on. They had a player deep back there, Jaden Barant. And making his run to the back, Mays for the senior midi. He put it on the ground. Good defense here by Andover. McCardle gets it back, fires it in front, and it goes right off the stick. And Nate Anderson. Anoka trying to hang on, pushing, shoving back there defensively. Lucas Donnelly. And Andover's going to get it. Huskies in white. Luke Sims back there. Sims, good move. He'll get his run. Long clear ahead. Puts it on the ground. Picked up on a hop there by Weichel. Weichel's got a run. He's got an alley. Shot and a save by Bennett. Bennett read it all the way. Hunter Bennett, a good save there. 5-3 on the year. 6.93 goals against average. And he is very active, as you can see in your picture there. Slips, falls. Now is clear on the ground, skipping around near midfield In there defensively was Cole Jensen right in his face. And now here come the Tornadoes. McCardle. I'll get it right back out. Tornadoes are going to set it up. The catch there, Nate Anderson. Anderson in the middle. Puts it on the ground, and we got a ground ball situation. Tanner Peterson's going to get there. Still fighting for it and comes away. Tornadoes in maroon. In the attack zone to our right here in quarter number 1. Here's a shot from the outside and a goal, just a laser beam down low. Tanner Peterson is 13th of the year, and Anoka is on the board. Peterson with the goal at 4:45. Got it out on top. Goes downstairs and beat the goalie, Caden Weichel. 13th of the year for Peterson. And we got that all-important draw. Andover trying to gain control. Tristan Klein had it for a moment, now picked up by the Tornadoes. Braden Welling. Long clear ahead, a little too far, and the Tornadoes are going to give it right back to Andover. A little bit too far for Barant. He couldn't flag it down. Anoka, the early lead. Tanner Peterson at 4:45. They'll get it to the goalie, Weichel. And now Weichel has options. He's going to run it upfield. Long clear over the head of everybody, and Andover's going to give it right back. That's going to be a turnover. Good hustle by Cole Jensen. He couldn't save it. And now it's an Anoka ball. 6:27 to go, quarter number 1. We went from winter to midsummer here in about a week. No coats needed on this warm, sunny evening. Severe weather well to our east. Here's a shot from the outside. Blocked down in front. Picked up by Andover. Huskies begin their run. We're going to see what the call is here. But the Tornadoes might get it back. All right, we've got Andover going a man down. And that's going to be Caleb Weichel. Time of that, 5:54. Saw Andover play Blaine here a week ago. They went a man down 10 times by my count that night. And they're a man down. See if the Tornadoes can take advantage. They get it down behind the net. Hirsch in front. That one way over everything. Tornadoes turn it over. That is just a sloppy turnover. Handcuffed Jaden Barant. And Andover's going to get it back. And so that man down situation didn't hurt them. Jacob Pearson give his run. They get it up in the middle, and it's blocked away. Good defense there by Anoka. As they saw that pass coming. Knocked away by the Tornadoes. Braden Welling, ground ball. Huskies knocking away. And a big collision out there. Tanner Peterson with the big hit. And now Peterson going to go a man down for Anoka. Time of that one, 6:54. So exactly a minute later, the Tornadoes go a man down. And an opportunity for Andover. So Pearson tries to go down low, blocked away by Anoka again. Andover's going to hang on, so now it's Weichel. He's going to get it further to the outside. Pearson right back to Weichel. He'll swing it across. Good catch. Andover moving it around quickly. That goes wide. Catch wide of the net. Nice pass right back into the middle. Beautiful play. Tic-tac-toe for Andover. And cashing in, Will Bowden. Time of that goal, 7:20. We are tied at 1. They're going to give it to Weingartner. Weingartner, time of the goal, 7:20. Andover ball. Trying to begin his run, Parker Johnson, senior. It's over midfield. He's in the middle. Moves to his right. Being watched there by Welling. Knocked away by Anoka. Andover's going to get it back. Anoka's going to go man down again. This time McCardle. Time of the penalty, 7:57. There's a shot ripped wide. Quick shot by Cole Jensen. Andover's done a nice job moving it around. That shot goes wide. Andover's going to hang on. 3:53 remaining in the quarter. We're tied at 1. Peterson for Anoka. They get it to the side. Another one ripped. I think that may have hit the post by Cole Jensen. Now Anoka trying to get it out of there. Anoka's going to take a timeout, or is it Andover? Andover head coach Ken Weichel. Anoka head coach Brad Sundham. They're going to gather the troops and talk about it with 3:30 to go, quarter number 1. Season goes quickly from here. After tonight, 4 remaining for Andover. They host Rocori tomorrow night. Rogers, a good team, on Wednesday. And then next week, they host Robbinsdale Armstrong, one of the top teams in the league. And then they close out the regular season on Wednesday, May 25th. They'll play OPC at Park Center. So Osceola Park Center to close out the regular season. For Anoka, 4 to go as well after tonight. Wednesday, they get Robbinsdale Armstrong at Goodrich. And then a week from Wednesday, they'll host Osceola Park Center at Goodrich Field. Monday, May 23rd at Maple Grove. And then on Wednesday, May 25th, right back at Goodrich with Elk River Zimmerman. Then on to the section playoffs. The spring sports seasons go so quickly. Conference standings. Robbinsdale Armstrong unbeaten on top. Maple Grove second. Centennial, Rogers, Champlain Park. The top five. And here come the Tornadoes, trying to move it ahead. Good pressure, D. McCardle catches. He gets bumped along the side, puts it on the ground. Andover clears it ahead. Weichel gives it up on his right. Weichel gets it back on top. Long shot skips wide. Hunter Bennett went down, had it measured. Andover's going to hang on to it with 3:02 to go. Actually, Tornadoes. Andover didn't have a man deep. Anoka, good clear to midfield. They'll begin their run. Here's Peterson. Peterson, good move to the middle, gives it up on the left. Right inside, shot and goal upstairs. Pretty play by the Tornadoes. And getting that goal is McCardle, his 20th of the year. They moved it right down the field. Time of that goal, 9:13. And right back to the middle for the face-off. Tristan Klein for Andover. Pushing and shoving. Ian Brunn for Anoka. Andover's going to gain control. Lucas Donley. Donley's going to move it ahead. Cut to the middle. Pretty good move with the long stick. But it's picked off by the Tornadoes. Picked off by Anoka. And they'll run back the other way. Good defensive play by Andrew Burns. Player gets decked, ground ball picked up by Andover. Jermaine Davis. Anoka's going to hang on. And Andover's going to go a man down here at the moment. 9:48 time of the penalty. And it's going to be Davis. So Anoka is going to have it on the far side. Hirsch will put it in play. Tornadoes up 2-1. Quarter number one. They get it right on top. Shot and a goal. Just a dart there by Ian Brunn. 8th of the year. Anoka leads at 3-1. Brunn got it in a good spot. Fired it by Caden Weichel. Time of that goal, 10:01, man up. 3-1 Tornadoes. Anoka got the opening goal, Peterson. Then Weingartner evened it up for Andover. And then two in a row, McCardle and now Brunn. And right back to the center of the field in another draw. No clear advantage here, and it's going to be finally picked up by the Tornadoes. Braden Welling, Jr. He gets it ahead, another ground ball. Back there for Andover, Klein. Couldn't come up with it. Comes loose in front, and then getting hauled down right in front of the goaltender was Nate Anderson. And Andover's going to hang on. Or I should say Anoka's going to hang on. Andover will not go a man down, however. Final 1:27 of quarter number 1. Chance for Anoka to extend their lead. This is Barant. Over on the left. Barant waits, gets it back. He tries a shot well wide. Back deep was Hirsch. The Tornadoes in maroon, up 3-1. Late quarter number 1. Try to work it in front, and they're going to turn it over. Hirsch couldn't come up with it. Andover's going to get it back with exactly 1 minute to go in the quarter. They're going to get it to the goalie, Weichel. And he's going to trot up toward midfield. Come way out of the net. Better watch out. He'll swing it over to the left and turn it over. Just overshoots Nathan Bieberg. And that gives it right back to the Tornadoes with 45 to go in the quarter. And now they get it set it up. Here's Peterson. First goal of the game for Anoka. Now further out, McCardle. Getting pestered by Pearson. McCardle tries his run, bumped away. Good D there by Andover. Bieberg pressuring. They get it further inside. Stepping out, giving it up. Anderson. There's a shot and a save. Good shot there by Peterson, saved by Weichel. Long clear to midfield, still bounding around, coming out of his net. Hunter Bennett for Anoka. He'll go the other way with the long clear. Just seconds remaining in the quarter, and we've got one in the books. 1 quarter down, and Anoka leading at Andover 3-1. Boys lacrosse here on a warm, breezy Monday night here on QCTV. And welcome back to Husky Stadium here at Andover High School. Good rivalry, boys lacrosse, Anoka and Andover. Tornadoes 5-3, Huskies 0-8. Anoka up 3-1 after 1. Peterson at 4:45 for the Tornadoes. Weingartner at 7:21 for Andover. McCardle at 9:13, and then Braun a man up at 10:01. That's scoring in quarter number 1. A real clear advantage in the face-off circle here tonight. A lot of ground balls, a lot of turnovers for both teams so far in this one. Wind could be a factor in all of that. You had the wind pretty much blowing out of the west. Breezy night, sunny. First real humid day of 2022. Like I say, we went from winter to June here in about a week in early May. It's kind of crazy. Caden Weichel in the goal for Andover down to our left. Hunter Bennett in the goal for Anoka down to our right as we start quarter number 2. Tornadoes leading 3-1. They're going to finally controlling that ground ball here is going to be Tristan Klein. We haven't had any clean face-off wins, but Andover controls. That one's picked off. Good defensive play, Joe Panuski. Good speed, fires it ahead, and Anoka sets up. They're in the attack zone now, down to our left in quarter number 2. They get it out on top. Here's Hirsch. Hirsch right into the middle. Brandt. Brunn trying to set up shop in front. And get it down behind the net. Anoka trying to get to the front. Good defense there by Luke Sims for Andover. Sims pressuring the ball. Anoka put it on the ground. They had a turnover. Andover's got it. They begin to run up the near sideline. Push and shove. Andover's going to hang on. Or actually, Anoka gets it back. And then they turn it over. Swinging it out to the right was Peterson, goes out of bounds. Andover gets it. And that's what we've seen so far tonight. A lot of turnovers both ways. Tornadoes lead it 3-1. They're in quarter number 2. Good run on the far side. Jacob Pearson, the senior. Pearson gives it up on his left, puts it on the ground. Weichel trying to get it. Tornadoes are going to grab it. Good job there on the ground ball by Anoka. And a goal for Anoka. Wow. It was Anderson. Time of the goal, 1:51. Out there is Klein for Andover. And for Anoka, Brunn. Off that draw. Way over to the far side. Weichel can't get to it. So it is Anderson. They announce it. And then Andover goes a man down. No Cup 4-1. They have it back. They get it on top. Here's Anderson. They go over to the left. Right through Peterson. Ball on the ground. Goes out. Anoka's going to hang on. They finally give it to Andover. It took forever for the officials to get on the same page here. I don't know. Now they finally go to the goalie. Weichel kicks off him, and now he'll pick it up and begin his run. Here comes Caden Weichel. And now we got an Andover timeout. 9:29 to go, quarter number 2. Anoka leading it 4-1. So Anderson, lone goal in the quarter, coming at 1:51. Anderson this year is 10th. 13 assists coming in. Leading scorer, as we mentioned, Mason McCardle, 19 goals, 14 assists. He got number 20 in quarter number 1. Take a look at those rankings. Boys lacrosse. New poll was due out today. I didn't see it. The one from a week ago, Benilde St. Margaret's number 1, Prior Lake 2, Shakopee 3, Chanhassen 4, Stillwater 5, then Minnetonka, Buffalo, Irondale, Maple Grove, and Bloomington Jefferson. So the Crimson jump into the top 10 out of the Northwest Suburban. A little surprised we haven't seen Armstrong in the top 10. They're having a fine year. And we're back at it. And over the ball. Here's Pearson out toward the middle of the field. And down is Jensen. Pearson gives it up on the left. Ground ball ensues. Picked up by Anoka. And grabbing it there was Burns. Anoka, a long clear. This is going to skip all the way toward the goal. Out of the net, putting it on the ground, picking it up. Easy goal for Peterson. Well, Caden Weichel couldn't pick it up as he came out of his net. And that left a wide open net for Peterson. Anoka leads at 5-1. And for Peterson, his second of the game. It comes at 3:18, a quarter number 2. Picked up by Andover. Donnelly. That is Peterson over there. They announced McCardle. He wears 25, Peterson 26. They look very similar. Black numerals on maroon jerseys. There's a shot from outside that goes wide. Shot taken by Nate Anderson. So actually, we'll go with the announcer. McCardle. Anoka has it. Up 5-1. Under 8 to go. Quarter number 2. Getting to the front and scoring. Anderson. His second of the game. And Anoka extends their lead to 6-1. His second of the quarter. Time of that goal, 4:12. Right back to the middle we go. Out there to take the draw. Pearson for Andover and White. Picking it up, Brunn. Clean win for Brunn. Brunn, good move. Now swings it back to the outside. A terrific move by Brunn. Now it's McCardle. McCardle begins his run, goes in front, shoots and scores. What a play by him. Just went along the goal line, extended and let her fly. Second of the quarter, third of the game for McCardle. Time of the goal, 4:44, 7-1. Anoka pulling away. 4 unanswered here early in quarter number 2. Oaks is going to pick up the draw. They put it on the ground in the middle of the field. Andover's going to get it right back. Pushing, shoving. And now it's grabbed by Peterson. Good physical play by the Tornadoes. Now they get it into the middle. Boston Olson, 2 goals, 1 assist. Now to Hirsch. Hirsch begins his run into the middle, gets his shot away, and that's a goal. Hirsch is 15th of the year. First tonight, 5th goal of the quarter. And Devin Hirsch, the junior, joins the party. Time of the goal, 5:23. 8-1 Anoka. They let it 3-1 after 1. Right back to the middle. Klein for Andover. Klein almost picked it up. Zach Dickin fighting for it. I think Andover's going to finally be awarded the ball here. It's on the ground. Weichel fighting for it. Oak all over it. Coming out of there. Bowden. Good move. Gets into the middle. Trying to get it to Weichel. Couldn't handle it. Goes all the way through. Ground ball. Anoka batting it around. Picks up that ground ball. Terrific defensive play by the Tornadoes with 5:45 to go in the quarter. That was slick. How they go up the sideline. Really a terrific play there by Owen Phelps. Andover gets it back, but that was quite a ground ball by Phelps. 5:40 to go, trotting onto the field, Cole Jensen, and he'll grab it. Seymour. Player goes down. We got a flag. Still loose. Andover's going to go a man up. Anyway. Time of that penalty, 6:57. So I think it's going to be Burns, number 40. And it will be Burns. Takes a knee. Anoka man down, opportunity for Andover to break the string of 7 straight Anoka goals going back to quarter number 1. See what they do. They get it over to Caleb Weichel. And he'll get it right back. Further in, shot off the side of the net. And it's going to be scooped in by Hunter Bennett, the Anoka goalie. Bennett's going to lob a long clear, and it's going to be picked right off by Andover. You don't very often see those long clears connect. Andover gets it right back. Here's Weichel. Gets it into the middle, double team, triple team, steps through that, puts it on the ground, batted out of there by Anoka, and it's going to be picked up by Pearson. Pearson's going to begin his run and then be turned away. Right back out to Weichel. Pearson steps in, tough angle shot, misses everything. With 4:07 to go in quarter number 2, Anoka leading at 8-1. Michael, double team further down low. That one goes wide. Got it right next to the net. But the shot by Cole Jensen missed the mark. Andover hangs on. Spinning is Seymour. This is Jensen. Part of the outside, Bowden. Being pestered there by Panuski. Really good speed. 3:20 to go, further outside. Klein had it for a moment, gives it up again. Here's Jensen. Jensen all the way in. Easy grab by Bennett, the goalie. Bennett right out to the middle, put on the ground. Grab right back by Klein. Klein gets it ahead, pushing and shoving. Saved by Bennett, knocked way to the outside. Here's Peterson. Peterson had that one blocked down. Good battle on the sideline. Boston Olsen, the sophomore, really going after it. And now Seymour has it. 2:45. Seymour falls down on the turf. Comes right back up with 2:40 to go. All the severe weather well east into Wisconsin. Things cleared up nicely. Turned out to be a beautiful evening. Got a ground ball right back there along the end line. Cole Jensen fighting for it. Pearson. Catch by Weichel. Weichel trying to get into the middle, get a shot away. Double team comes, triple team. That one skips wide. Got a shot away, but Anoka's really been all over him. 2 minutes to go here in the half. 8-1 Anoka. Tornadoes led at 1-0. Andover tied it up. Since then, 7 in a row by the Tornadoes. 2 to end the first, 5 here in quarter number 2. Weichel, double team. Trying to dump it behind the net, and they're going to finally turn it over with 1:48 to go. They're just giving him no room to move. Good clear. Grab on the run by McCardle. McCardle, 3 goals here tonight. Now we have a timeout in Anoka. 1:37 to go, quarter number 2. Let's see if we can get those updated rankings. They're due out on Monday. May take a minute to load. Once again, Benilde was number 1. Prior Lake, Shakopee, Chan, Stillwater. Maple Grove in that poll on May 2nd had jumped into the top 10. Yeah, and they have not updated it yet. It's still, maybe we'll see that tomorrow. Girls poll was updated though, however, to May 9th. In the girls lacrosse poll, Prior Lake number 1, Chanhassen 2, Lakeville South 3, Edina 4, Rosemount 5, then Benilde, St. Margaret's, Eden Prairie, Wayzata, Stillwater, and Two Rivers Gentry Academy at number 10. It is a little windy, but pretty nice night. Said earlier, it's great to be at a spring sporting event and not need to be bundled up. I'd rather have this than the alternative for sure. And I know our camera crew here at Husky Stadium is grateful for the warm weather here tonight as well. Anoka, final 1:33 of the half, up 8-1. They have been in command. They led it 3-1 after one. 5 unanswered here in quarter number 2. That's Hirsch. Hirsch toward the net. Blocked out of there. Andover's going to try to gain control. They can't. Ball on the ground. Peterson couldn't get a stick on it. Now an opportunity for Andover. Plenty of time. Putting it on the ground and stealing it right back was Peterson. Good battle between Peterson and Bailey Pfeiffer. And now indeed it is going to be Andover ball. Quinn Knutson going to carry it ahead. Here comes Knutson. Jacob Pearson trying to get to the front. Couldn't. Swings it out to the left. 40 to go here in quarter number 2. Nice feed in front, just off the stick, and it ends up in a good spot for Weingartner. His second of the game. Well, it missed Weichel, ends up with Weingartner, and it's now 8-2. And that comes at 11:30. Weingartner's second of the game. It's now 8-2. That breaks a string of 7 goals in a row by Anoka. Anoka's going to get it. They have time. Anoka puts it on the ground, giving chase for Andover. Klein can't get to it, still on the ground. Anoka bats it ahead. Back and forth they go. Klein grabs it. And now we have a timeout. 4.2 to go. Andover trying to get set up for a shot. So Weingartner has been the story, the junior midi. Had a goal at 7:21 of the first, and now at 11:30. There's 29 and change remaining, and he gets the goal to make it 8-2. Stick around, our feature at the half. Always look forward to that. Our QCTV crew does an outstanding job putting that together. Showers and thunderstorms moved through the area early in the day. There was concern, but boy, came up from Brooklyn Park, where I work full-time, live in Champlin, so it's not a long hike up here to Andover. But turned out to be a great evening. No need to be all bundled up. Here we go, final seconds. Andover a chance. It's going to be a long shot. And it gets all the way into the net by Caleb Weichel. But the save by Hunter Bennett. So we have played 2 quarters here at Husky Stadium. And the Anoka Tornadoes lead the Andover Huskies by a score of 8-2. Mason McCardle leading the way for Anoka with 3 goals. The 2 goals for Andover to belong to junior Bryce Weingartner. Stick around. We'll have quarters 3 and 4 coming up here on a Monday night here on QCTV.
Welcome to At the Half, the show where we take a closer look at some of our area high school sports. I'm your host, Mary Kilikai. As the snow melts and the sunny days return, the Anoka boys tennis team heads back to the courts. Head coach Eric Bertram hopes his team experiences more than just wins and losses.
We lost 7 seniors from last year, So that's a lot to fill. And it's really cool because the group this year is coming together and figuring it out. Players are playing wherever they need to play, and they are embracing it. And it's not always the easiest or most fun, but you know, we're working hard and playing hard. And we got a couple wins this weekend, which was really cool. A lot of first varsity wins. So.
Yeah, we lost a lot of seniors. I think us three are the only returning varsity members this year, so we have a lot of young kids, a lot of new fresh faces.
Yeah, it's been, it started off a little weak, but we've grown and we've progressed as a team, and I think we're going to play really good this year.
My whole family kind of played tennis, and my brother was in it at the high school, so I decided to join. It's like a team sport, but you get to play a ton. You get that one-on-one time.
This team in particular is just an amazing group of student athletes that really have each other's back. They show kindness, they show toughness, and they show everything that we want them to be working on within themselves going forward after tennis. And hopefully they play it the rest of their life, but this is a special team from that dynamic. I don't know how many wins, but from just how they treat each other and treat their opponents and how hard they work. This is a really special group this year.
It's a big mental battle to play, and when you have teammates there, you can rely on them when you're playing and when you're in your match, but also you got to play on your own.
It just kind of develops.
Yeah.
I think we're all just trying to do the best we can.
Yeah. Work with what we have, play our best matches.
So I'm an English teacher. Maya Angelou, you know, amazing American poet. I want to say she had a quote, something like, you'll forget, you know, sometimes what you did with people or what people said, but you rarely will forget how they made you feel. And that goes for how you treat your opponents and your team and coaches and opposing you know. But those are the things that kind of transcend the sport, that make it accessible to their future. So that's what I love about coaching tennis and just coaching in general.
As part of the recent Anoka Hennepin School's expansion efforts, Champlin Park was able to upgrade and expand their athletic facilities. We talked with their activities director, Matt Matson, about their new digs.
This goes back probably 6-7 years ago. We started a 10-year plan for our softball and baseball fields here at Champlin Park. And you can tell right now behind me there's a beautiful grandstand. Thanks to generous donations from Champlin Park Baseball Association. We couldn't get this done without them, and obviously our hardworking booster club, you know, and our head coach Ryan Tome as well. We sat down 6-7 years ago. It was actually former baseball coach Corey Davis, myself, a group from Champlin Park Baseball Association, our booster club, and we laid out a 10-year plan for mostly, you know, looking at our baseball and our softball complex and what we could do to help our student athletes here have a better experience, you know, bring us from wooden bleachers in the old days up to something that looks like this behind me. And we're just super excited to get that rolling. Our first major project for both fields was to add lights, and a Twins grant helped us with that, along with our booster club and Champlin Park Baseball Association. So it's a project that continues to develop. I think the next big one is to finish up a grandstand-like area at our softball field, and then maybe some indoor batting cages / storage facility here on the property. As the weather improves, I know my softball coach, my baseball coach with Lites, they're looking to play night games, get the community involved, get some more, you know, of our youth athletes out to watch the high school kids. And by having Lites, you know, that allows us to have those 6:30 starts, 7 o'clock starts, and gets a little bit more of that community enjoyment. And obviously playing under the lights, you know, it's a special feeling for those kids, and I know the parents like it as well. I think, you know, when people are out on a late night jog or stroll with their kids and the strollers are going by and it's 7 at night, you know, they might just stop in and watch an inning or two. Maybe in the past, you know, they wouldn't get that opportunity with games being at 4 o'clock, and now you've been able to bring that to the entire community. Definitely even summer baseball. You're looking at VFW, Legion, those areas getting to use this place, maybe host some bigger tournaments now that you have a bigger grandstand and some access to those items. So yeah, we're just looking forward to showcasing it to everybody out there. going to be fantastic. The boosters are putting in a sound system, so we're going to have, it's going to be like a Major League Baseball game. You can walk up, hear the starting lineup, get names announced, music playing, so we're super excited to showcase our students.
Here is the latest update with the Andover robotics team, the Butler Bots. Following a year of hard work, innovation, and troubleshooting, the Butler Bots are primed to take their skills to future endeavors.
My name is Travis Gross. I am a senior here at Andover High School. Working on a team in robotics here, it's a lot to manage. We have a few different groups of people. I'm a coder, programmer, so I have a few of the new people. I've been teaching them throughout the season how to code. And then we've got people who fabricate stuff mostly. That's honestly most of the people here. Michael does most of the CAD design, 3D modeling to plan out the robot, and then we got Emma and Jake. They work on acrylics and stickers and stuff for our sponsors. So we got our little niche, pretty decent at it, and it works well.
So I'm Emma Lycano. I'm a senior. I've been here since my freshman year. Compared to doing like absolutely nothing to actually being in charge of like managing and like acrylic stuff, so that's amazing. So we first start off with a rough draft, and then we put it on. We grab like our sheet of board. It depends on whatever thickness we want, and then we put whatever our rough draft on it. Otherwise, if we're gonna like laser cut it, we put it in the computer. We set all the stuff and then we cut it. And then most of the time it's gonna be bent, so we have like this metal bender, then we heat it up and then we just bend it like crazy.
I'm Dylan. I am a senior. I mostly just help out, otherwise I help with the climbing on. I did a lot of CNC stuff or like the printer stuff in the other room. So I did that, then I just helped out around here. I might do something along the lines of college. So that I do a lot of stuff like this at home. So I usually just fix like tractors and stuff, and then I build like mini bikes and stuff.
I'm Michael Anderson. We're currently in the tech wing of Andover High School. This is my senior year with robotics. I started with a class I chose as an elective, design and fab, where I was doing 3D modeling, and I thought that was very fun, just to 3D model, and that's what got me into robotics. I was 3D modeling for robotics, and I still do that. I have a preliminary model of the robot back there, and that's what really drew me into robotics, then the free food.
That's it for this edition of At the Half. As always, keep up to date with all that's happening in the cities of Andover, Anoka, Champlin, and Ramsey by following our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube account. Thank you for watching.
The hands-free cell phone law means you can no longer hold a phone in your hand while driving. It must be mounted or placed in another area of the vehicle. GPS in hands-free mode is okay. Video calls, social media, vlogging, and others are illegal even in hands-free mode. Learn more at handsfreemn.org.
Ready to go, half number 2. And the Tornadoes lead Andover by a score of 8-2. It was 3-1 after one. Anoka outscored Andover 5-1 in that second, but Andover got the second goal. Bryce Weingartner, his second of the game at 11:30. And here we go, Andover in white defending the goal down to our right with Caden Weichel. Anoka in maroon defending the goal down to our left. That is Hunter Bennett. Here's Lucas Donnelly. After a draw win, Donnelly swings it over to the left. Good catch there by Seymour. Seymour gets it down low. Behind the net in the corner. Old Jensen trying to find running room. Puts it on the ground. Anoka ball. Coming back will be Boston Olson, sophomore. Good move to the outside. 11:20 to go here, third quarter. Anoka, good ball movement. They get it to the outside, stepping in, shooting. Saved by Weichel off his leg. Comes to the outside. Another shot goes well wide. Jaden Barant took that shot. Anoka's got a good feed across. Wide open net. Missing that wide open net was Barant. Wow. Love to have that back. Anoka. First minute of the third. Up 8-2. They get it out on top. Tanner Peterson had the first goal of the game. Peterson, good move. That one goes well wide. Anoka's going to hang on. McCardle 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the game to lead all. McCardle gives it up. Shot out on top and a goal. Goal there for Nate Anderson. That's his third. Actually, it was Barant. Not Anderson. Barant gets his first. Like I say, these numbers in real time are just absolutely impossible to see. Black on maroon, not certainly an announcer's idea. (9-2) Anoka. Barant gets the goal. Here's Barant again. And that is Peterson. Peterson down to the goal line extended. Works his way into the front. Can't shoot. Further out. Hirsch. Hirsch over to Anderson. Now it's Peterson. Anoka in command. What a move by Anderson. That is number 12 this time. And Nate Anderson now has his third. Time of the goal, 2:22. 10-2 Tornadoes. Face-off win for Anoka. Ian Brunn all set up. He went head-to-head with Tristan Klein. Clean win for Brunn there. And now it's Anderson. Gives it up to Hirsch. Anoka in control here in quarter number 3. Anderson, feet into the middle, a little too far. Couldn't hit McCardle, and here comes Andover, a run the other way. Opportunity for the Huskies. Tristan Klein, the junior, put it on the ground for a moment, got it back, swings it into the middle. Weingartner, 2 goals here tonight. Only 2 goals. Now they get it over to Weichel back in the lineup. Leading goal scorer when he went down with an injury. Had it knocked out of his stick. Comes into the middle. Picked up neatly there by Weingartner. Right back out on top. Here's Pearson. That's pretty nifty the way Weingartner grabbed that one. Pearson off on the right. He had it knocked away by the Tornadoes. Here comes Anoka. Good defensive play there by Ryan Lite. Andover counters. Coming up on 8 to go in the third. Ball on the ground, kicked around a little bit. Nathan Bieberg. And now Andover's going to control. Here's Weingartner. Weingartner way out on the right side. They just haven't been able to free up Weichel. Anoka's game plan clearly to take him away. He's had a couple of shots, but no great looks. Pearson begins his run, had it knocked away from behind. Had a ground ball. There's a scrum, a lot of players from both sides in there. Anoka's going to grab it, clear it ahead. Knocked down by Peterson on the ground, picks it up with the left hand. Peterson's got to run, gives it up. Nate Anderson goes in, shoots, blocked by Weichel. Then it comes right back out off the rebound, and the Tornadoes cash in. It could have been Brunn on the rebound. Let's see about that. We'll get a look at the replay. 7:06 to play in the third. 11-2 Tornadoes. What a pickup there by Peterson. Gives it up. Anderson, save, comes right back out. Time of the goal, 4:56. Eleven to 2 Tornadoes. 3 unanswered here. They led it 8-2 at the half. To Anoka. There's Peterson. Still chasing a ground ball. Battle pushing and shoving over there. Now coming out, do his part, Bieberg. Anoka's going to maintain. Good move, McCardle. 3 goals. Down low, blocked by Weichel. Still loose in front. Picked up. That shot blocked away. Good job there by Davis. 5:30 to go. Quarter number 3. Anoka leading at 11-2. Davis into the middle. Seymour loses it. Picked up by Anoka. Here come the Tornadoes. A good run. On the break, giving it up, Burns. Then Anoka throws it away. 5:13, clock stop for the moment. I'd like to get a confirmation from the studio on that last goal. Ball on the ground taken away by Andover. A lot of ground balls, a lot of turnovers. Anoka couldn't cash in there. Huge collision at midfield. Getting decked was Peterson. And that was Andrew Burns, senior defender, physical. Early gave him a shot. On the run, here's Cole Jensen. Puts it on the ground. Picked up by Burns. What a sequence. He'll almost throw it away. Another ground ball bouncing around, popping back and forth, still on the ground. And now it's finally controlled by Joe Panuski. Further out, here's Hirsch. Hirsch gives it up out on the left, trying to get his shot away, and that one goes just wide. Quick shot there by Tanner Peterson. 11-2 Tornadoes, 4:19 to go. In quarter number 2, Anoka right back out on top. That shot by Hirsch goes wide. Anoka just dominating here in the third. That's Anderson. Gives it up on the right. Here's McCardle. 3 goals. McCardle goes down to the goal line extended. Is that a shot? No, it's turnover. Trying to get it down low to Brunn. Turned it over. Long clear for Andover. On the ground ball over midfield. Still on the ground. Popped into the air. Anoka right back. Good teamwork there for the Tornadoes. And running it ahead. Anoka to the side of the net. Blocked by Weichel, the goalie. Still loose. Anoka grabs another ground ball. They get it to the outside. Hirsch. Hirsch has a goal. In the middle, that goes wide. That quick shot by McCardle. Anoka still has it. Hirsch right back on top. Begins his run, tries to take a shot. Good move, rips one wide. Hear the wind whipping through the grandstand here at Husky Stadium. Spinning, shooting was McCardle. Blocked by Weichel. Another long clear to midfield. Somehow caught by Caleb Weichel. Wow. Caleb Weichel with room gives it up near the net. Tic-tac. Save by Hunter Bennett. Wow, we got a flag. Anoka or Andover moved it beautifully, but Hunter Bennett made the save. And now Anoka going a man down. 9:45 to go here in the third, or I should say at the 9:45 mark, just 2:15 to go in the third. And going a man down is Burns for Anoka. Opportunity for Andover to get on the board here in the third. They trail 11-2. Pearson out in the middle. Right down low. And it's trapped by Bennett. Came out of the stick of Cole Jensen on the side of the net. Bennett can move. Swings it over to the left. Look at trying to get out of the defensive zone. Picked off. Good play. Jacob Pearson. Pearson gets it inside, and that's going to be a turnover on Andover. 1:33 to go here in this third quarter. Great night to be outside. Ball on the ground. Grabbed there by Andover. Tremaine Davis. Davis into the middle. Gets bumped, trying to get his shot away. That's blocked. And it's grabbed there by Boston Olsen. They get it to Nate Anderson. Team's even up. That goes all the way in. Grabbed there by Caden Weichel. Well out of his net. Puts it on the ground all the way through. And that's going to be retrieved by Anoka. They go right back to the goalie in Bennett. Owen Phelps. And then the goalie put it on the ground. Here's an opportunity. Weichel. And that's blocked away. And we're going to get a flag Caleb Weichel got a shot away. Should have been a goal, but somehow it was blocked away. With 34.6 to go in the third. It is still 11-2. Here's a replay. I don't know who got a stick on it, but and the goalie, Hunter Bennett, is going to go to the sideline. So Bennett, the goalie, will go to the sideline. They go a man down. 11:25. Chance for Anoka. Different goalie in. Isaac Newcomer. 17.8 to go. Bennett really does a nice job. Newcomer is sophomore. Pearson. They get it down low. Now a ground ball. Under 10 to go. Ball still loose. Anoka happy to bat it out of there. 3 to go in the quarter. They're going to get it over midfield. Good job there by Andrew Burns to close it out. Anoka scores 3 unanswered in the third. They extend their lead to 11-2. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment here on QCTV.
Did you receive a call or message that mentioned Social Security and demanded immediate action? Did the caller know your Social Security number or other personal information and tell you that your Social Security number had been used in connection with the crime? Did you feel worried that your Social Security number might be suspended, your bank account might be frozen or seized, or you could be arrested? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, demand your personal information, or Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Do not be fooled. Hang up. Ignore them. Report this criminal activity to the Social Security Administration Office of the Inspector General at oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Quarter number 4 coming up. The Lite starting to take over here at Husky Stadium. Anoka leading at 11-2. They were up 3-1 after 1. 8-2 at the half. Now 11-2 going to quarter number 4. Brand had 2 goals for Anoka. One at 1:30. One at 4:56. Nate Anderson had the other. His third of the game. So McCardle with 3. Anderson with 3. Barant with 2 and then 2 goals. The lone 2 goals for Andover tonight, Bryce Weingartner. Leading scorer, Caleb Weichel, hasn't had a lot of opportunities, but late in the third had an open net opportunity. Couldn't cash in. As that Anoka defense came back to hit his stick at the last possible second. Klein out there for Andover on the draw. Goalie switch sides. Caden Weichel defending the goal for Andover down to our left. And Hunter Bennett back in there. He had to take a knee on the sideline for Anoka. He's defending the goal down to our right. It'll be an Anoka ball here in quarter number 4. 4 to go for both teams, as we mentioned. Tuesday, Ricori here. Wednesday, Rogers. Then on the 17th, Armstrong. And on the 25th, at Park Center against OPC. Anoka's schedule coming up. Armstrong Wednesday at Goodrich. OPC the following Wednesday at Goodrich. On the road at Maple Grove on Monday the 23rd. They close it out at Goodrich Field on Wednesday, May 25th against Elk River Zimmerman. Goes all the way through. Anoka's going to hang on, giving chase. Devin Hirsch. Tornadoes 5-3, Andover 0-8. Been a tough year for Huskies lacrosse here on the boys' side. Girls have a good team. They'll be a factor in the section for sure. Stepping in and losing it was Olsen. All still on the ground in front of the goalie, Weichel. And Andover's going to get it. Goalie Weichel all the way out. Put it on the ground. Great grab by Pearson. And then his pass misses everything, and that's going to be an Anoka ball. Well, he tried to get it to Cole Jensen, and he couldn't flag it down. Now it's opportunity for the Tornadoes. They'll turn and run. Joe Panuski. Now it's Anderson. Tornadoes setting up shop. Anderson grabs, getting hounded, ball on the ground. Big battle ensues. Good job by Andover defensively to steal that away. Terrific play by Eppenberger. Ball right back on the ground, right back to Anoka. So these teams turning it over, putting it on the ground, go back and forth. 9:55 to go, all Anoka, 11-2. Andover's actually going to get it here. Rocky Seymour, goal line extended. They get everybody set, and here goes Seymour. Under 10 to go in the game. Anderson going to get the slash for Anoka. Anderson 3 goals. Anoka gets it right back. Picked up by Olsen. His pass ahead on the ground. Anoka controls, good feet across. Shot and a goal. Well, that was terrific. Brunn caught it, shot it. Anoka now up 12-2. That was beautiful. Brunn gets the goal, second of the game. Time of the goal, 2:43. Anoka scored 4 in a row now in the half. They are up by 10. Good ball movement. Brunn in the right spot. Big physical midfielder. Has goals 8-9 here tonight. They have good physicality. Burns is a bruiser. Phelps can get after it. They've got an active goaltender in Hunter Bennett. Anoka's solid. They get it into the middle, knocked around by Andover. Picked up. Anoka, an opportunity, side of the net. Her shot comes all the way into the goalie. Hersh had a pretty good look. But ultimately, Caden Weichel picks it up for Andover. 8:43 to go in the game. Weichel well out of his net. He's going to try that long clear. It's knocked down and caught by Weingartner. Has the 2 goals for the Huskies tonight. Good play by Weingartner. Now goal line extended. Here's Quinn Knudsen, sophomore. Knudsen. 8:20 to go. Tornadoes by 12. It was tied at 1-1. Anoka up 3-1 after 1. 8-2 at the half. They have not given up an Andover goal here in this half. We had a flag. .32. Man down situation for Anoka. Lite 12-2, 8 minutes to go. That one skips over everything. You want to shoot right at the goalie's feet or right in front of the goalie's feet? On about 10, 12 feet out. Hopped over the net. Weichel gives it up. Anoka hasn't given up a lot of good opportunities here tonight. They've really packed it in. Made it difficult for Andover to get any shots away. Seymour gives it up. Weichel. And a save by Bennett. And given the opportunity, Bennett will run out of there. It's a player on the cross. That is Anderson. Nate Anderson had a big night, 3 goals here, and then turned over by Anoka. Ball on the ground, trying to grab Barant. And now Barant's going to turn and go. Anoka moves it ahead, 6:40 to play. Player goes down, that's Anderson. Now Barant gives chase. Picked up by Andover. Garrett Ron. Now we have player coming over. That'll be Ron. Anoka right back at it at midfield. Opportunity for McArdle. 3 goals. Further out, Braun. This is Peterson. Peterson had it blocked, goes all the way through. Can the goalie get there? Yes, Weichel does. Weichel scoops it up. He throws that one into the ground, and it's going to deflect away. And this is going to be an Anoka ball. 5:41 to go. And we're right back at it. Hirsch, his shot goes wide. Hirsch and Barant were over there for Anoka. Tornadoes hang on. I thought at 10 in the 4th it should be running time. I haven't seen that here tonight. Anderson. And then Barant can't handle the pass. Andover ball, scooped up there by Parker Johnson. Johnson gets double teamed, hit by Anderson. Barant chasing him. Continues his run. Now we'll get it into the middle. Peterson. Peterson in the middle takes a shot that goes well wide. Shot by Weichel. Goes upstairs. Once again, that was probably deflected. Here's Seymour. Seymour trying to get to the front. Shot. That goes way up high. Trying to go low, high. Andover's going to hang on. Over on this far side, here's Weichel. Weichel, good move. Gets a shot. Blocked by Bennett. He'll trap it. Made a save. Bennett's going to outlet to the right. Another turnover. Boy, that's just got to drive the coaches crazy. Brad sent him just an easy outlet, and it just misses everything. Andover gets it back. Pearson's shot misses the mark. There's Weichel. Tough angle shot. That goes wide. He'd just been doubled all night. He touches the ball, and the Tornadoes have been shadowing him. Seymour gets it to the outside. 2-goal scorer Bryce Weingartner. To Seymour. Weingartner heads for the net. There's a good pass in front. And finally a goal for Weichel. Caleb Weichel gets the goal. And the first goal of the half for Andover. And it comes with 8:47 gone here in the quarter. Weichel on the board. And it's 12-3. Coming out of the net, Hunter Bennett. And the backup goalie, Isaac Newcomer, sophomore, is in there. He came in when Bennett took a penalty. Tornadoes lead at 12-3, final 3 minutes. They go across, turn it over. And, you know, for Brad Sundom, as they go back to work at practice tomorrow, they don't play again until Wednesday against a good Robbinsdale Armstrong team over at Goodrich Field in Anoka. Is way too many turnovers that shouldn't be turnovers. And against a good team, you absolutely cannot afford that. And Armstrong's a good one. There's a shot and a save by Newcomer. He gets a good save. Anoka puts it on the ground. Seymour can't handle it. Still loose. No one can gain control picking it up there and spinning around. Zach Dakin. 2:24. Here's Weichel again. That one goes wide. With 2:16 remaining. McCardle with 3, Anderson with 3, Barant a couple. And they get it in the middle, and this is Seymour. Seymour the goal. 2 in a row for Andover, first of the night for Seymour. And that comes with 9:54 remaining. Or 9:54 gone, just 2:06 remaining. And it is 12-4. Tristan Klein out there to take the draw. And for Anoka, Dominic Grubbs, 9th grade midi. The younger players getting an opportunity here in the varsity game. Darian Berry gives it up. Taken away by Andover. There's an opportunity for the Huskies. Weingartner gives it up. Seymour. Rockwell Seymour. Rocco gets it into the middle. Knocked away by Anoka. Good defensive play by the Tornadoes. And they'll come back. Coming up on 1 to go. Anoka will go to 6-3. Andover will fall to 0-9. Cooper Baki, a 9th grader. They get it toward the front and a goal. And getting the goal there, Ben Iverson, a sophomore, big guy. Iverson makes it 13-4. That comes at 11:04. Iverson happy about that, and why not? 55.7 left. And it's picked up. Neat move there on the draw by Klein. Gets it ahead quickly. Ground ball. And the goalie, Isaac Newcomer, makes the spot. Here comes Anoka up 13-4. Final 30 seconds of the game. On the near sideline, ball goes out. Andover's going to get it. Donnelly gets his move. Good move right back to the middle, zigzagging his way downfield. Puts it on the ground, grabbed by Seymour. 18 seconds to go. Seymour switches hands, moves in, gets it into the middle, shot in the goal. Nice play. 3rd of the game for Weingartner. Makes it 13-5 with 12.5 seconds left. So Weingartner gets his 3rd. (3-1) after 1, 8-2 at the half, 11-2 after 3. Now Andover's had the better of it here in the 4th. Too little, too late, though. They're down 13-5. One more face-off here tonight. Pushing and shoving. Picked up there by Davis, but they're going to give. You can't do that. Now here comes Anoka. Final seconds of the game. Tornadoes on a run. That'll do it. Anoka gets the win on the road at Andover tonight. The final 13-5. McCardle with 3, Anderson with 3, Brandt a couple, Brunn 2. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Bryce Weingartner led the way with 3. As Anoka goes to 6-3, Andover falls to 0-9. 4 to go in the regular season for both teams. It was a great night. I'm so happy for our camera operators. Finally a warm night for spring sports here on QCTV. Big thanks to our crew back in the studio. I am Steve Thompson. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, our final score in boys lacrosse, the Anoka Tornadoes 13, the Andover Huskies 5. Good night.